大家好. In chapter 6, we're going to talk about something happening later than expected, and we're going to use we're going to learn about this very important grammar point and structure, 才. Also, we're going to learn the words 回家 and 回. So 回家 is a verb object. 家 is your home, right? You're returning to your home, your house. 家, and 回 means return. 回家. So it's a verb object, so I can, example, ask, you're returning to whose home? 你回谁的家？我回我妈妈的家，我回我爸爸的家。你你想回家吗？我想回家。可以回家吗？可以回家，不可以回家。I can also return to other things besides 家。我可以说，我们回学校。Let's return to the school. Oh no, I forgot my book in the library. 我们回图书馆。回家。The adverb 才 is used when you want to describe something that happened in the past, but it happened later than the speaker may have expected. Both of these points are very important. So it happened already. This is the first time in Chinese that we're learning how to talk about things that happened in the past, that have been completed. There's another particle called, there's another grammatical structure using le, which we're going to learn later on in this level, where we can talk about a general past completed event. Chai, however, is used to specifically talk about things that happened later than expected. It's used in a very specific context, right? So let's look at an example. 他晚上很晚才睡觉. All right, so the action here is sleeping. And when is this person sleeping? She's not sleeping not until very late at night. Now, the structure of the 才 in the sentence is that it goes between the time word and the verb of the object. Why? Because 才 is an adverb, like all adverbs that we've learned before, like 都 and 也, it goes between the time and the verb. So 才 would come here. So when something's happening later than expected, that's when you would use 才. Usually there is a time stated because you want to know when it's happening later than expected. What's the ordinary time? So in this structure, very late. She's sleeping very late. It's later than the speaker expects. Let's look at some other examples. In this case, this is an interesting case. I'm not going to go into too much detail about this, but here is 才 being used in the future. We're talking in this structure, in this sentence, 他们明天才去看电影. So they're not until tomorrow are they going to watch the movie. So 才 doesn't always have to be used in the past or for something that's already happened. But any action, whether it's past, present, or future, that it's happening later than expected, you can use 才. Let's look at another example. 王鹏和李友晚上12点才回家. All right, this is something that's happening in the past, that's already occurred. Right, they returned home. But when did they return home? At 12. Is that at night? 晚上12点. Is that happening later than expected? Probably. They probably return home earlier than that. So you're going to add 才. 他们晚上12点才回家. Let's look at another sentence. 我请王鹏吃饭。我请他8点来，可是他9点才来. All right, so let's break this down. You're inviting Wang Peng for dinner or to eat food. You invited him to come at 8, right? 来 means to come. So 他8点来. You wanted him to come at 8, but what happened? 可是他9点才来. Not until 9 did this person come, right? So the word order in English is pretty different from the word order in Chinese. Not until 9 did Wang Peng come. 他9点才来. Let's look at some more examples. 小高常常晚上12点才回家. This is for a habitual action. This is not something that's necessarily happening in the past. It's something that happens as a general rule or statement. And the speaker perceives that it's very late. 他晚上12点才回家. 我请他6点吃晚饭，他6点半才来. I invited him to come for dinner at 6, but not until 6:30 did he come. Literally, if we translate it with the same word order in Chinese, he at 6:30, not until then, arrived. All right, and that's our 才 structure for the day. 谢谢大家的收听。